I have the honor to introduce the opening remarks from the nothing less than remarkable Lisen Schultz from the Stockholm Resilience Center, where you are a sustainability scientist. Thank you, Lisen. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much, and thank you for inviting me to this very special occasion. It's an honor, and I'm so happy that you want to take off from the scientific basis of both the situation we're in as humanity on this fragile planet Earth, and also paths forward and what we know about what can actually create successful, impactful innovation. So I wanted to just start with that message from the IPCC, and I quote, that there is a rapidly closing window to secure a livable and sustainable future for all. And also that the choices and actions implemented in this decade will have impacts now and for thousands of years. So we do live in a very decisive moment. And if we are to secure then food and housing and transport and security and health for, say, 9 to 11 billion people on this planet by the end of this century, we really need to start now. And we see that there are 3 big shifts that need to happen. And one is from the fossil fuel-driven energy system to a renewable one. The other one is to go from a linear economy where we take resources, make products and create waste, to a circular one where we reuse everything and where the biological cycles can run unhindered from our progress. And the third one is to really move away from an exploitative mindset to a regenerative one, where we collaborate with all life on Earth and each other to create a future that everyone can benefit from. So what does it take then in terms of innovation? Well, I think we do need strategic investments in innovation that bring together actors from civil society, from private sector and public sector, and from academia to innovate around core missions that everyone can agree on and feel attracted to, but where everyone can contribute with different perspectives, different competences, different knowledges to solve those greatest challenges of humankind. This also requires flexible collaboration, a learning mindset where we experiment and allow ourselves to find the pathway as we go, but always with that long-term vision in mind. So I do think that with the capacity that we have built in Sweden, and in particular with the international relationships that we have the ability to really show a pathway forward together towards a clean energy system, sustainable food, and sustainable transport and mobility and housing for all within the capacity of the planet. So that's the message from science, and that, I hope, provides an inspiration to all innovation going forward from here.
Thank you, Lisen, for sharing that. One of the things that we were discussing yesterday was the power of storytelling and framing this in a way that nudges movement in the right direction, because to paraphrase Greta's blah, blah, blah. And you mentioned again the IPCC's warning of this ever-closing window. People in the community have said maybe it was unhelpful for us to frame it as a 1.5 degree goal and then 2 degrees goal, meaning that we didn't understand that every little millimeter counted in that. What's your take?
Yeah,
how to frame it?
It's a very important point, I think, that every 1/10 of a degree matters, and there's no time where we can just sit back and say, oh, we failed, so we just better not do anything about it. There's always an opportunity to create a better future, and every ton of carbon that we avoid emitting will create a better future. And I think it was beautiful to see also in this IPCC report where there are so many solutions that are synergetic, that contribute both to human well-being and health, and to the mitigation of climate change and the health of the ecosystem. So it's really not about failing or succeeding. It's about continuously innovating towards that vision. And of course, it's a challenge. It's a global group work that needs to happen at the scale that has never happened before. But it's also a very meaningful challenge that we can all engage in.
Group work will be the theme of the day. Do you have any input for our speakers, or the general theme about input? Any lessons learned?
For group work?
Yes.
Well, I think it's about a combination of having that clear shared vision, the right people in the room who can really, contribute to that and benefit from that, and then having, people who are both authentic about what they want to contribute and what they need, and empathetic to the others. So it's very much about the combination of people skills and analytical skills in moving forward.
Dream scenario, and we don't have time to go be devil's advocate because there are many practical challenges in that recipe that you just gave us. But thank you. That is the clear vision and message. Thank you for opening today for us.
Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you.